I'm Deborah Borchardt, and this is your Marijuana Money Minute. We are still in the thick of earnings season, and with so many companies delivering their numbers this week, we're only going to hit the high notes. Trulieve Cannabis announced that its third quarter revenue increased 64% to $224 million. That beat estimates. TPCO Holding Corp., also known as the parent company, announced they had a third quarter charge of $570 million. That's huge. Their revenue for the quarter was just $39.7 million. Verano announced results for the third quarter. Their revenues were $207 million. This was much better than the second quarter's revenue of $199 million. So things are moving in the right direction. Tilt Holdings reaffirmed their guidance for 2021 revenue in the range of $205 to $210 million. They also said that their revenue increased 37% to $53 million in the quarter. Terrace reported that their third quarter revenues dropped 16% sequentially from the second quarter to $49 million. However, this was better than last year's third quarter revenue of $38 million. Douchey Holdings announced their total revenue rose 13% sequentially to $54 million. That was an increase of 116% over last year. Forefront Ventures announced that their total revenues were $25.9 million. This was better than last year's $12 million for the same time period, but it was a 4% sequential drop from the second quarter. Big changes going on over at Slang Worldwide. The company announced the departure of several top executives from the board, and they have a new financing deal with Trulieve. The company's CEO, Chris Dreesen, resigned. The board chair, Peter Miller, stepped aside. Other board members also left. They got $17 million in financing from Trulieve. It looks like the MedMen trial is going to be coming to a close. We've been reporting on this for a couple of weeks. According to Law 360, lawyers for the company's former CFO, James Parker, gave their closing arguments, so we expect it to go to the jury. He claims he's owed $24 million. MedMen says, they don't think so. They think his contract isn't enforceable because he negotiated himself. And finally, this week, Republican lawmakers filed a bill that would federally legalize and tax cannabis. It's a much lower tax rate than the other bills that have been suggested, but it does take out the social equity component. It is called the States Reform Act, and Representative Nancy Mace is sponsoring that bill. And that's it for this week. I'm Deborah Borchardt with the Green Market Report.